This is an introduction to perfect squares. So what is a perfect square? It's a number that is the result of squaring another number. Remember, squaring means times itself. 100 is a perfect square. So in the future, when I ask you for a perfect square, 100 is a perfect square because 10 times itself is 100. The square root of 100 is 10. That's why 100 is a perfect square. 9 is also a perfect square. 3 times itself, or 3 squared, is 9, and the square root of 9 is 3. Remember, not all numbers are perfect squares. 12 is not a perfect square. No number times itself is 12. When I say number, I'm referencing rational numbers or our whole numbers, more specifically. Okay, no number times itself is 12. 3 times 3 is 9, 4 times 4 is 16, so there's no whole number that gives us 12 when multiplying by itself. That is why 12 is not a perfect square. Square and square root. Squaring and square rooting are inverses of each other. Okay, we take one operation going back and forth to get the other value. Here's what I mean. 5 squared is 25. I take 5 times itself, I get 25. Taking that 25 and square rooting it gets me back to 5. That's why they are inverses of each other. Think of it as plus and minus, or multiply and divide. Those are inverses. Okay, they kind of undo each other. Here's a list of all of our perfect squares up to 400. So what I'm referencing, I'll use my highlighter here. When I say a perfect square, all the numbers in this column are considered our perfect squares. Okay, you'll notice to get the highlighted values, you take a whole number and multiply it by itself. Okay, 1 times 1 is 1. That's why 1 is a perfect square. 2 times 2 is 4. That is why 4 is a perfect square, and so on. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.